All right, CT, let's take that conversation we just saw from our friends at Xfinity and bring it to the rally right here on Twitter. The Colts have Jimmy Ray III serving as their interim GM while interviewing some candidates for the job. They announced they will interview 5 external candidates: Chris Ballard of the Chiefs, Scott Fitterer of the Seahawks, Trent Kirchner, also of the Seahawks, George Patton of the Vikings, and Elliott Wolf of the Packers. Is this Colts job one you think that any of these guys would want and could make them better around Andrew Luck?
I do believe this is a job that a GM should want, or a potential GM should want, because of Andrew Luck. As you mentioned, when you look at what you need in the NFL, number one, you need a quarterback. We saw that in the AFC title game, Brady and Big Ben. NFC title game, Rodgers versus Matt Ryan. That tells you that you need a quarterback. Not only are you getting a quarterback, you're getting Andrew Luck in his prime. The guy is just 27 years old, so he is expected and should be the franchise quarterback for many, many years. So this is a very appealing job. What Jim Irsay is trying to do is he's trying to get a defensive-minded GM, because that's an issue that the Colts have had over the last few years. We mentioned during the stats that Andrew Luck has played behind a ton of different offensive linemen. You do want to protect Andrew Luck, but you also want a guy who's solid defensively. So a lot of these GM candidates have a defensive background, and then the owner wants to win. You've discussed how you feel about the LA Rams staying cronky, not necessarily serious about winning. Jim Irsay, the Colts owner, he is serious about winning. And then you play in the AFC South, where you have to only go up against Houston and Tennessee and Jacksonville. Right. That division is set up to win as well. An owner who wants to win, an easy division, a quarterback in his prime, that's a great job for a GM candidate.
That does seem like all the pieces of the recipe that you would need to win in that division. Those are the external candidates that the Colts are looking at to take Ryan Grigson's spot as the GM going forward.